Hey everyone, happy Friday. It is Kristen with the Williams team in Austin, Texas, here with my market report like I do every Friday. So far, we had some big, economic news. The inflation numbers came out earlier this week, and then the Fed had their two-day meeting. They did raise the interest rate a half a basis point. There was talk of them raising it a whole 1 point. So they didn't raise it quite as aggressively, which was a good thing for mortgage rates. So our mortgage rates have actually trended downward and have stayed right around 6%. So they had obviously a few months ago had gone up to above 7%, and then have kind of been creeping down to right around the mid six, like 6.5 or so, and hovering there. And then now over the last couple of maybe 2 weeks, they've been right around a little bit in the low sixes. Today's interest rates right at 6% for a 30-year conventional loan. So jumbo rates are slightly lower than that actually right now, which is usually interesting because jumbo rates tend to be a little bit on the higher side than a conventional loan. But anyhow, that's kind of where we're at right now. So overall, we're still, the market is a little bit slower in the terms of this happens every holiday season. We have homes just take a little bit longer to sell because you don't have as many buyers focused on buying real estate over the holiday time. However, I did list a property last weekend and we already have an offer on it, and we're accepting a contract that we'll probably execute tomorrow. So that said, there is still some movement, which I see as a good sign. I mentioned before, new construction. There's a ton of new construction inventory that builders started building when the market was super, super hot. That inventory is starting to come to completion and builders are willing to negotiate. So if you're at all thinking about buying even investment property, I think there's some good deals to be had with new construction. And if you're just a home buyer looking to buy, builders are willing to negotiate. So we've had some really good success negotiating with builders. I had a client under contract with new construction, and we were able to negotiate over $100,000 lower in their contract price because they contracted at the height of the market. So that said, there's some opportunity out there. Still moving and grooving in the real estate market here in Austin, and I'll keep you guys informed as things start to change or unfold, and continue with my weekly Friday reports because I think most of you like them. So have a wonderful holiday weekend. I know there's this weekend before Christmas, so hopefully you get all the things off your to-do list. I know I'm spending this weekend doing a lot of the to-do lists that I have neglected since I was so focused on Goats for Kids for the last 2.5 weeks. So have a great weekend. If there's anything you need real estate wise, questions, strategy, all those things, you can always reach out to me and our team. We're here to help. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next Friday.